Adaeze had been chosen. The decision had been made. And in ODOGWU-AGU, once the elders made their choice, there was usually no escape. As darkness covered the village that night, the young maiden was taken away to await her fate. But while the village believed her story was ending, heaven was preparing to begin a new chapter. The sacrificial prison stood at the edge of the village. It was a small mud hut surrounded by thick bushes and guarded day and night. Many had entered that place before Adaeze. Few ever returned. The moment she stepped inside, a chill ran through her body. The room was dark. The air felt heavy, and the silence was frightening. Adaeze sat on a woven mat, her hands trembling. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she thought about her family. She thought about her dreams. She thought about the life she might never live. Outside, the village continued as though nothing had happened. But inside that small prison, a young woman's heart was breaking. Hours passed. Then suddenly, she heard a soft knock. Adaeze looked toward the door. Slowly, it opened. An elderly woman stepped inside carrying a small lantern. It was Mama Yugo, one of the oldest women in ODOGWU-AGU. Her face carried the marks of many years. But her eyes carried something rare in that village. Compassion. She sat beside Adaeze and gently held her hand. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. Then Mama Yugo sighed deeply. "My child," she said softly, "this village has suffered for too long." Adaeze looked at her with confusion. Mama Yugo lowered her voice. "The tree is not our protector. The tree is our prison." Those words shocked Adaeze. All her life she had been taught that the Iroko protected the village. But now, for the first time, someone was speaking a different truth. Mama Yugo began telling her stories. Stories of families destroyed by fear. Stories of innocent lives sacrificed. Stories of generations trapped under a darkness they did not understand. As Adaeze listened, something awakened inside her. Not fear, not anger, but truth. And truth has a way of breaking chains. When Mama Yugo finally left, Adaeze remained alone. But she no longer felt completely hopeless. She lifted her eyes toward the small opening in the roof. The stars were barely visible. Yet she whispered a prayer. Not to the tree, not to the spirits, not to the traditions of the village, but to the God she had heard about only in stories. "Lord, if you can hear me, please help me." The prison fell silent once again. For a moment, nothing happened. Then suddenly, a gentle light appeared inside the room. It was not from a lantern. It was not from the moon. It was different. Peaceful. Warm. Alive. Adaeze's eyes widened. The fear inside her heart began to fade. And for the first time since she was chosen, she felt hope. Because when people reach the end of their strength, God often begins his work. As the mysterious light filled the prison hut, hundreds of miles away, a man named Adaeze suddenly woke from sleep. And a voice spoke into his spirit. "Go to ODOGWU-AGU. The captives have waited long enough." Who was Adaeze? And why had heaven chosen him?